Now for this question, I think part 1 is relatively familiar, so I believe most of you are able to do part 1. So I'm going to skip past it. I believe the request was to go through part 2 lah, so I'm going to first write down the part 1 answer. The answer for part 1 is 50 cosine theta minus 16.3 degrees, corrected to 1 decimal place. Now the actual alpha was 16.2602. Now if I want AB plus BC plus CD to be 49 cm, then remember that our AB plus BC plus CD was originally written as this, right? So it means that basically this is going to be copied over with 50 cosine. So I'm going to cut away this and write it as 50 cosine theta minus 16.3 degrees to be equals to 49. Okay, so therefore cosine theta minus 16.3 degrees is equals to 49 over 50. Now as we go ahead, we'll go and find our alpha. Our alpha will be cosine inverse 49 over 50. First we do the B, basic angle, right? Now this will give us a total of, let me see, cosine inverse 49 divided by 50. Answer turns out to be 11.47834 degrees. Now first, next one, we know that we look at the Q. So the Q is that because this theta here is in a right angle triangle, so theta has to be in quadrant 1. Alright, so it has to be in quadrant 1. So theta here has to be between 0 to definitely 90 degrees. It can't be 90 degrees, huh? So it cannot be 0 as well, otherwise the whole thing is going to become not a triangle but a straight line. So next we look at the R. So this R here, sorry, this is the Q, right? First quadrant, and this is the R, all done together. We look at the A, the R next part, right, is that theta minus 16.3 degrees will be between negative 16.3 as well as 73.37. Okay, so one of the common mistakes is that a lot of people may have missed out the fourth quadrant, right? So we know that in the first quadrant, theta minus 16.3 degrees will be equals to 11.478. At the same time, if you think about the fourth quadrant, right, you would think that the answer is 11.348.522, but this is out of the range. If you subtract 360 from this, the answer turns out to be negative 11.478 degrees, which is actually still within this range. It's within negative 16.3 to 73.7. So just be very careful that you always check both answers. You add multiples of 360 or you subtract multiples of 360 to ensure that you do not lose out any answer. Adding 16.3 over, this gives me 27.7 or 4.8. Okay, as the final answer for part 2. Okay, thank you.